I'm about to go in there to get my heart echo ejection fraction congestive heart failure tested. Beep! Carrie here from Healing Humanity, the power of a proper human diet, and I have been on the carnivore diet for over 400 days. I'm absolutely thriving. I was 100 pounds heavier at one point, lost over 100 pounds since my heaviest. Most of it on carnivore, some of it on keto, all of it on a proper human diet. I had so many other health issues that I've completely overcome on carnivore, such as my appendix burst on the operating room table. I almost died. I had my gallbladder removed. I had 2 kidney stones. I have lifelong depression. I was on all sorts of medications for depression, insomnia, anxiety. All of that I've overcome on the carnivore diet. I had arthritis in my foot so bad they wanted to do surgery. I had cancer on my ear, squamous cell cancer. I was a mess. And a couple of years ago, I had a TIA mini stroke, which led to several subsequent tests. Why is this dude having a mini stroke in his 30s? They did additional tests, and they determined, and they diagnosed me with, which is in my records, I'm going to show you on the screen here, congestive heart failure and cardiomyopathy. All of it in my records. You can also see in my records the multitude of different heart tests I've taken over the years, all these EKG leads, Holter monitors, heart monitors. I had an esophageal echocardiogram where they stuck a camera down my throat to monitor my heart. I had a heart catheter, actually went into my heart and checked my heart out. They determined and they diagnosed me with cardiomyopathy and congestive heart failure. My ejection fraction at the time was, I was 45%. And they said, listen, this is really unusual since you're so young. You have this crazy irregular heartbeat. It's beating all over the place. You have a PFO, which is a little hole in your heart, and you have this low ejection fraction. We're diagnosing you, my friend, with congestive heart failure. I'm like, am I gonna die? Heart failure, that sounds like I'm gonna die. On the standard American diet, most people are slowly dying anyhow. Congestive heart failure, that's basically like you're slowly dying. And they told me there's no cure for it. They told me it's a chronic thing, and at best, you could keep it the same. And most likely it's just gonna go up, but you're never gonna reverse it. It's not gonna go down. I'll show you some screenshots. I Googled, can you reverse congestive heart failure? Here's the first result that came up. So this takes me back to about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Just before that, my wife Jen, who's sitting right here side-eyeing me right now, she wants me to shut up and get going. Jen had her head on my chest.
Nice to say.
We were watching a movie, Jen and I were. Her head was on my chest and she said, Carrie, your heart is beating normally for the first time. What is going on? And I, being the jerk that I am, I said, what the heck are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. I've had an irregular heartbeat since birth. You're not a doctor. You're probably just listening to it wrong. There's no way. Like, I have had so many heart tests. Every time I go to the doctor, the nurse, they always check it. They always say, oh my goodness, you have a crazy heartbeat. I always say, I know. You tell me that every time. It's in my charts. I thought Jen was nuts until I just recently went to this doctor's appointment that I mentioned to you. The nurse checked my heart. Perfect heartbeat. The doctor checked my heart. He said, have you ever had a murmur? I'm like, oh God, now I have a murmur. I said, I used to have an irregular heartbeat, a murmur. I've had an irregular heartbeat since birth. He said, you have no murmur. You have no irregular heartbeat. He said, your heartbeat is normal. And he put it in my record. Normal heartbeat. It's right here in my record. These are my chart records. I'm going to show you screenshots from. So there you have it. After 43 years on this earth, 42 years of that, I had an irregular heartbeat. Erratic. It wasn't just sometimes irregular. It was always irregular. Every time they checked me, it was irregular. For 42 years. What changed? Jen, what changed?
Your diet.
My diet changed. I went on the carnivore diet. What does that mean? This crazy son of a gun, he just ate meat and fixed his heart? No, I went on a proper human diet. I stopped poisoning myself. I stopped slowly killing myself with those toxins and highly inflammatory foods and sugar and all this garbage that we eat. That isn't the only thing I did. I also ate fatty meat. The brain, the body, it thrives on fat. And I was deficient in fat. You get that fat back in your body, your hormones balance out. Cholesterol goes up a little bit. People are worried about that, and they shouldn't be. There's all sorts of studies on that. It's been debunked over and over again. You get those hormones balanced in your body, your sleep improves, your testosterone goes up, everything becomes better, and the depression and anxiety just washed away. It was incredible. That is what I did, and my heartbeat reversed. But I wasn't done. I said to the doctor, listen, you guys diagnosed me with congestive heart failure. You put me on all these medications. I had symptoms of congestive heart failure for years after that diagnosis. I was fatigued, I was tired, I'd almost faint when I'd stand up. So I said, I want to know if my ejection fraction has changed. You diagnosed me at 45%, you told me it was congestive heart failure. I know you tell me it can't reverse, but I want to know what it is. I feel like it has reversed. He scheduled me for an echo. I did that today. Today I was in for a heart echo. It's an ultrasound of the heart. They put it on your chest. They can measure your ejection fraction. It was 45 before. You could see right in my records, this is from my chart, you could see where they diagnosed me with heart failure and they diagnosed me with cardiomyopathy. Those two things. Cardiomyopathy, the definition right here from Google, it says your heart basically can't keep up with the needs of your body and it can lead to congestive heart failure. Subsequently, they diagnosed me with congestive heart failure, which means your heart's pumping. It's not pumping enough blood for the needs of your body. You get fatigued, you get tired, you get swelling, you get all sorts of issues. That is what I had. That is what I was diagnosed with for years. Went in for the echocardiogram today. The tech that I went into, she said, do you have any questions? I said, when do I get these results? I want to know what my ejection fraction is. She said, you'll get them later today, but I could tell you what your ejection fraction is. We sat down, I had to take my shirt off. She did the ultrasound on my heart. She said, all right, the machine is telling me. Quick interruption. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in learning more about our documentary, Healing Humanity, the Power of a Proper Human Diet, or supporting it, please visit donate.healinghumanity.movie. Our goal is to reach millions of people that are hopeless right now and sharing the examples of real people over the course of 1 year that are undertaking a proper human diet to overcome obesity, type 2 diabetes, depression, anxiety, fertility issues. We couldn't do it without you. We thank you so much. We are also selling these shirts, Healing Humanity, the Power of a Proper Human Diet. Every penny we get from those goes towards the documentary. And last, we have memberships. If you click the little join button, it's best to do it on desktop. Under any one of my YouTube videos, you can join and become a member. We have hundreds of members right now. We do members only videos. We do members only behind the scenes. You can email me as a member and I'll answer you. And every penny from that goes to support the documentary. And the last thing is we have these Redmond's portable salt shakers. These things are awesome. You can get the best salt. You can take it with you. We sell these on the website along with our water bottles and cutting boards, and every penny from all of those goes 100% towards supporting the documentary. You can also sign up for our newsletter, which is completely free. All of these links are in the description below. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to today's video. That your ejection fraction is now, drumroll please, 60%. Now that sounds bad because you're thinking 100% is good. No. Good is 70% is outstanding. 60 is normal. 60 is normal. Do you hear that? When I was in 45, that was below normal. And I think because of my age, the hole in my heart, and the irregular heartbeat, and all the tests they did, they diagnosed me with congestive heart failure at 45. So it went from 45 to 60. The only interesting caveat, because I'm going to show you guys all my records, is she said, this is telling me 60. 60, she said. However, we normally go by ranges, she said. So she said, I'm going to put it in as 55 to 60. We do it in a range for some reason. I'm like, why don't you just put 60 if it's 60? I don't know. You know what you're doing. Well, I got back today, and in my record, instead of it saying 55 to 60, it says 55. In any case, if you look at this next chart I'm about to show you on the screen, 55 is normal. 60 is right in the middle. So I have gone from low to normal. And the other incredible thing is, if I scroll down here on the screen, I'm going to show you the note from my doctor. He said, Carrie, your heart looks good and you have no sign of cardiomyopathy. So right there from the doctor, I was diagnosed earlier with cardiomyopathy, and now he's telling me I have no cardiomyopathy. So to quickly recap this, what have I done differently? I have eaten a proper human diet for 1 year. Prior to this, my entire 42 years on earth, I'm 43 now, minus the 1 year on carnivore, I had a highly erratic, highly irregular heartbeat. That has completely reversed on carnivore. I have a normal heartbeat now. After doing carnivore diet, I had an ejection fraction of 45, and I was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy. And per my doctor's notes right here in my records, I no longer have cardiomyopathy. And per the notes right here, it says 55. She said 60. We'll go with the lower 55. In either case, 55 is normal. So my low ejection fraction that caused them to diagnose me with congestive heart failure is now normal at 55. It's absolutely incredible. I'm doing this documentary, Healing Humanity, sharing incredible stories of individuals. I have overcome so many things, mainly the depression, anxiety, the stomach issues, the IBS, the arthritis, but I'm not unique. I keep hearing these stories from more people. That's the purpose of this documentary. I was sick of being sick for so long, and I want to learn from other people that are doing a proper human diet over the course of a year. What are they doing and what are their results? And what I found is, if you want to heal humanity, you have to heal yourself. And I'm finding people that are healing themselves, and it's miraculous. Like, some of these stories of healing, they're absolutely unbelievable, but they're documented in their medical records before and after, and it's incredible. We just filmed Mimi, who was diagnosed with Parkinson's. She had a full-blown stroke, rheumatoid arthritis, reversed it all, and she's completely thriving right now on a proper human diet. We're going to capture those stories. The stories are so important. We're going to share them with the world. There's millions of people in the world right now who are completely hopeless. Depression, anxiety, health issues. They don't need to be. It's absolutely incredible what happens when you eat a proper human diet and you put the proper fuel in your tank. And I'm not going to stop till we reach millions of people with this story. It's unbelievable. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. Jen, are you happy that I no longer have congestive heart failure? I no longer have cardiomyopathy?
It's unbelievable, but I'm extremely happy because that means that it just get to get you longer.
Jen's happy because she gets to get me longer. Our goal is to grow old together, but not just old and crusty and sickly. We want to live. We want to live to an old age and thrive to an old age, and we're absolutely going to do just that. And I hope that people watching this are going to consider doing it too, because every single person watching this deserves to live at least one day feeling as incredible as I feel. Fulfilling your potential as a human being. If you're anything like me, I walked through my entire life in a stupor, brain fog, mild intoxication, a shell of the human being I could be. And if you do that your whole life, you're never going to know what it's like to truly live. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please, please, please share them on Facebook. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. And if you want to help support our documentary, Healing Humanity, it's a passion project. I'm donating thousands of hours of my own time, thousands of dollars of my own. I'm never taking a paycheck from this. I'm not going to stop till we reach millions, but we couldn't do it without you. Please visit donate.healinghumanity.movie. You can learn more. You can contact us through there, and you can donate. Every penny you donate goes to the documentary. You can also buy these portable Redmond salt shakers. You can get your portable salt. These are a great way to donate for the documentary as well. You can take these with if you go out to eat or you go to family and friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jen, are you done side-eyeing me?
I was not. I was on my phone.
Jen's ready to go. I love you, Jen. Jen's been carnivore for how long now?
39 days, guys.
39 days. She's thriving. She's absolutely thriving. Thanks, guys, so much. Jen, do you want to do the beep for me?
I'm too far away.
Thanks
Bye,
so much for
guys.
watching. Just say it.